Mad filming back on the drive, but the car is a 2008 Mini Cooper Sidewalk. Very well equipped little car. It's got upgraded alloys that comes on the Sidewalk edition. Bodywork is in really good condition. Being a convertible, it does come with a few leaks, and I believe these cars are prolific for the leaks. Absolutely. So that's something we're gonna have to address. The wife does like this car quite a lot, so I don't know whether it's going to end up staying. So I hope not, because we need to flip to point. The wheel is nice, few marks, nothing major. Damage to the door handle. This is a category N car, and it is a 1.6 petrol. I'll just show you the damage now, guys, which is front wheel, bonnet. Really, I haven't been able to move the car because the steering's out of line, and every time I try and move it, it's like the front wheel turns on itself and the car doesn't move. So that is the damage, guys. So everything didn't work when it was delivered. It was totally flat. So the only thing I've done to this car since it's been on the drive is I've taken the battery off, charged it, and managed to get it running and put it onto the drive tidy. That is it. I haven't touched it since. So let's have a look with the roof down and get it started, guys, so you can have a good look at it. So comment below, guys, what do you think of the new project car? Something different for the channel. It's a car that I've never done. Gotta be honest, the footage doesn't really do it justice, but don't look nice with the roof down. What a beautiful, like they call it, basketball colour seats. So I'm just glad the roof works. The old Reviving Salvage mug there. It has 70,000 miles on the clock. Very good MOT history with it. I don't know how many owners have had. I think and it was someone with a dog. They've got a few little scratches there, and it was hairs and a towel in the back. All the Sidewalk trim. It's got heated seats, electric mirrors, aircon, front screen, heated front screen, CD player, all the gizmos on the steering wheel. And it does run, it doesn't drive at the moment, guys. So what do you think? Let's open the front and I'll show you the damage. So the front, the damage is to the bonnet, because obviously the bonnet is like part of the wing, so the bonnet is all dented in. Well, for luck, we should be able to get that into a little bit of a shape so it closes tidy. Obviously, I'm going to probably either try and get this repaired properly, or I'll get a new bonnet. It is split a little bit, depends on how easy it goes back. The trim is in the back of the car, and obviously the front wheel. If you look at that there, we've got a little bit of damage here, nothing. Bumper is a bit loose. Looks like a bumper tab is broken there. So we might be able to get that repaired. Without taking it off, you can't see the damage. We got mud guard. Oh, in a wheel arch liner damage. Now if you look at that front wheel, see it facing in, guys? And on this side, perfectly straight. So as you can see, not right. So, and the only thing is it doesn't come with a wheel lock wheel nut, so we're gonna have to try and get that off. But if you look, it looks like you've had a new radiator at some point. Looking at that, ticking over lovely, really nice little car. So that is it. So look, show you the boot. Obviously we have got an issue with water ingress, and I haven't seen a lot of videos on how to repair them, but I should imagine it's just seals, so we're going to have to investigate that. So I've lifted the back seats up, and there is a little bit of water underneath, so that's going to be fun to repair, I suppose. The boot is dry. Oh god, I think that's the only place it is dry. And there is a slight bit of rust coming on the corners of the car, which we need to get sorted. I think the seals could need replacing, but you can see how we get on. Like, I think this car's been garaged for a long time, so in between use, it's like a second car for someone, on a dog walking car or something. So this is a new project car, guys. I don't want to force it too much, because our light is fine, so we don't want to damage it. So what I'm going to do first is I'm trying to get that wheel nut off, so we can get this wheel, see what the damage is, so we can get this car moving at least, so I can get it to the garage, so we can crack on and make a start on this new project, guys. Okay. Okay guys, the only damage I can see, well, I can't get that bloody wheel nut off, is the wishbone. Wishbone looks a little bit bent. That is it. I wish I could take it off and show you guys. So you can see there. I don't know if you can see anything. Hey guys. The best I got for now. I did contact BM earlier on in the week for lock and wheel nut. This particular type, you can't just put a nut over the top of it, because they got a piece of goes around in a circle there that moves. So when you put a socket over the top, it just turns that another nut. So I've asked BM, they looked on the record when the car left the factory what one it was allocated, and it wasn't put down. Typical, my luck. So, and they basically said it could be one of thousands. So I'm gonna have to try and think of another way of getting this off, or try and order one, but I don't wanna. I know a friend has got a Mini. They might be very similar locking wheel nuts. The chances of them being the same are probably very slim. I've looked on eBay and things, but it's trying to find the right one. And you could order one, looks similar, but could be totally different. So that is where we're at with this project, guys. I cannot move it off the drive until we get that wheel sorted. So it is stuck like that on the drive for the time being. You've seen it now, guys, so the surprise is over. It's just a case now of me doing a little bit more research. Welcome back, guys. It's been a couple of days since I've done the last little video. No joy on the locking wheel nut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off the outer edge and then put a socket over the top with a Dremel blade cutter, and hopefully that'll get the job done. I borrowed this off a mate from work, so I've just managed to hammer on the socket, so let's hope this undoes so we can get this wheel off. Locking nuts. That was too loose. I don't think that's worked. I don't know, mind. Yes, guys. And that's how you get a locking wheel nut off, especially a double fifth one where you got the ring on the outside. You cut it off, hammer home a socket over the top, and that worked a treat. To get that out, you just hammer a little pin down there and it should pop out. Okay, I can't really see what's bent on there, to be honest, guys. But I'm not taking the risk. With the Fiesta, the shock was bent. That looks like it's pushed forward. So I would say the wishbone's probably bent. I don't know whether that is bent or not. I don't know. It looks a weird shape anyway. Drop link looks fine. Can't see, the only dent is there, so that's definitely got a little bend in it. Apart from that, the rest of it looks fine. But this shock looks like it's moved quite a bit forward, so we'll replace that wishbone, and I don't know whether that steering rack end is bent as well. I would have thought so, being pushed forward like that, but it is meant to pivot a little bit. So that concludes the video, guys. We finally got that wheel off. Absolute bloody nightmare, but we got there in the end. So we can start stripping off this wheel next. Now I'll order a new strut for it, not messing around, strut and everything else for it, and hopefully start putting this thing back together. I'm going to try and have a crack at putting this dent out myself, giving it a tap out so at least it'll shuts tidy for now, and then we can look at it tidy once it's in the garage. But for the meantime, let's get this wheel straight, so we can actually drive the car tidy. So I hope you enjoyed the new car, and hopefully a few more episodes on this one, so we can get this one done. I will see you all soon, guys, in the next one. Take care.